I'm trying to gather my stuff, and they'll come rush to me and do this. Each time I stop, it's harassment. And then he keeps telling him when I'm recording, then he's trying to cover for it. Right here. But he was stalking me before. I've already tried to show that they want to blend in that you're delusional, it's harassment. And then he keeps coming with this truck, scaring me with it. I'm just stopping, trying to get my stuff together to move. Bikers coming, harassing people from all different directions. These minions, I don't know what you heard because my device is doing its own thing, trying to cover for crimes. I'm just trying to get myself together, and this madness from all different directions. So minions, it was so clean here, and these minions make all environments filthy. And this man just keeps watching me. I'm just trying to get myself together and go. They're trying to, this is how they scam that I gotta leave. He keeps pulling forward to be in the way. It's harassment. Trying to distract with the video diaries. Each time I stop, he does this. They should have cameras. You could tell it's harassment. All this in the path. All kind of trash. It's a maze. It's on purpose. This was not like if they do this at places where they know I'm forced to live. Now they were over there. Now they're rushing over here. I'm just trying to get myself together. And then I have trash each direction but being blown in my face. And each time they're getting incriminated, he's covering for it and coming at me with the truck. I'm trying to leave. Look at how they're blowing it. They're actors. He's coming again with the truck. I'm trying to leave. And there's so much action coming, I can't even barely get myself together. Let me pull up. Each time I pull up to get away from him, then these minions come walk and get close. They're waiting up there to come out and pop around corners. I pull up, the truck pulls up, and then the minions come to pop out. I'm just trying to get myself together to leave, and there's all this commotion. When I look down, he's still stalking. It's supposed to be a felony. Look at where she's scanning. She's walking because I'm trying to be still. It's harassment. Why the hell would anyone walk like that? Run. That is not normal. I said to these men, I'm trying to get myself together. Now he's blowing up under the truck. You see it coming from under the truck? They're deliberately doing this. Trying to distract. Blowing towards a human being that's disrespectful. Why wouldn't it make sense to blow that in that dirt area, in the brush area? It's brush. And then pick up the trash. Not towards a human being. They just popped out around the corner scaring me, trying to get together. I'm trying to prove this is harassment. Each time I stop, they'll stop blowing the area. It's trash up there. And then they start blowing around me. They've been doing this year. I'm trying to prove it. I'm trying to leave. It's so much commotion, it's making it difficult for me to leave. They're taking advantage of me being distracted. To blow the trash and have the minions come. Her scamming, she wanted to walk in this small area right here. That's where she wanted to run. And I'm over here trying to hide from all the madness. So she came running over here. They're blowing over here. They're skipping. They'll blow at one area. I'll move away from them, and then they move back and blow. He haven't finished that area up there. He was blowing in my face at. That trash is still on the steps. Who blows something on a step? Then he came with his truck and tried to cover it up. And each time I move, he's moving too. This is their way of saying get out without getting caught for repeatedly removing me from environments. And they've been getting away with this crap years. Look, he's blowing it towards this way. You just can't, it has to be blown by me. There's no way you can collect your trash no other area outside of by me. All these years. It always has to be collected by me. Well, I'm just trying to establish a pattern. That this is on purpose. Time I turn my back and cut off a cord, see, he's doing it again, blowing trash at me. He collected it over there. He left that trash, and now he's blowing it at me again. I have allergies. Someone needs to do something about someone setting these people up to do this. Each time it's on purpose. Each time I try to leave, it's abuse while I'm distracted, like crossing the street. When I'm not recording, he'll start blowing it in my face again. You can see that he keeps leaving the area, following me, blowing trash. He's cleaning up in that other area, remember? He's not finishing anything because he keeps blowing trash towards me. Then the bikers are coming. Like, great, he's doing it again. You gotta prove it's harassment. And the government is actually oppressing me. I'm leaving. He has 3 different areas he did not finish. Each time I'm not recording, he blows trash in my face. He leaves one area to blow trash in my face in another area. And the only place he can collect trash, once again, is around me. For all these years. I have allergies with these people doing it. That's why they do it. He's coming again with the truck. Being ridiculous. Trying to distract. Was stalking earlier this morning. Caught him. In this road, just to park watching. Then immediately they had to clean up and I needed to leave. I have to leave restaurants because they got to clean up. They're closing early to clean up. They're, the Crocker Center closed. Everybody's telling me to go to the Crocker Center. They had to clean. In some kind of emergency meeting that made them close down. They can't say we're closing because of you. He's coming again, rushing to blow trash again. You got to prove it somewhere. Here's the truck again. It's harassment when I'm trying to leave. They're doing it on purpose. I am trying to leave, and each time they think I'm off guard, they come with this crap. This is the 4th area he hasn't completed. Gathering trash again around me. They're literally taking advantage of me trying to leave and being distracted to terrorize. One was breaking into my devices. They're about to cause confusion. Any possibility I can go here. This is how they're telling me to get out the whole area. They blacklisted me from services everywhere. I can't get shelter anywhere. And then they're on guard anywhere I try to sit and live. But they do this everywhere, so where can I be? Now they're blacklisting me from hospitals, police departments. Where they're closing everything now. How do I exist if everywhere I'm at is closing and cleaning? Because I showed up. I didn't record it, but I was some seats I was sitting in. Then we got the people that always have to come talk. I'm going to let them pass. If I didn't record it, I was planning on sitting in the chair. And she says I wasn't going to put them up, but my manager told me I had to put them up today. Yeah, I was sitting in them. Her manager was probably the police and my abuser. It was not this filthy. He's coming blowing again, just in my direction. They trash environments I'm in, no matter how nice it is. And they want me to show you so they can scan them. But that it's really the police department and the government, but they're blaming these crimes on these YouTubers. He's blowing again in my direction. The thing is proven. They're trying to distract me from talking. And the strategy not to get caught. I blow in multiple different other directions, not repeatedly by me all these years. All these people sweeping trash, but I have allergies and malicious thinking. That's the problem. With people being paid to behave like this. In trash, and no matter how nice the place is, they trash it. On purpose. That's what these minions are doing. Sometimes they destroy property. It depends on how mad they are. When I got here unexpectedly, it was clean. I don't care where it's at. They'll make it filthy. They're waiting to catch me off guard. People, more vehicles. Each time I stop, they wait to do this. I'm trying to prove it. City workers. They told me to leave. I'm trying to leave, but all this man, he's blowing again. They have left 5 different areas. But he already got paid to do it. So I'm stopping, trying to get myself together, and they have all this insanity coming at me and trying to blend it into I'm neurotic, but they're doing this on purpose. And I'm trying to prove it. Each time I stop, they had the truck, all kind of different insanity, bikes, and they were waiting to catch me off guard to do it. Got runners waiting down here. I'm ready to leave, but it's always madness coming at me, so it's hard for me to leave. Trying to prove that this madness is on purpose. So if I go each route, each path, he's in the way blowing trash. He's skipping all, he won't finish, he's following me doing this. And I'm trying to get away from him, but he keeps following me doing this. So, and he's waiting to catch me off guard to blow trash at me. And I try to move past him, but he'll leave an area to come blow the trash at me. And then that truck was trying to hurry up and cover for him being ridiculous, getting caught in his insanity. Blowing trash on a stair. How you know how difficult that would make it for you? Stairs are hard, and then he's blowing all the trash to blow it on me on stairs. And then the truck tries to hurry up and blocks the view so you can't see it. The runners waiting stat every different direction. People on bikes. So I'm trying to leave, and it's like all this commotion when my phone's down. Another runner, someone else waiting to catch me off guard. I looked, it was clear. And then when I moved, they moved. I'm trying to show that this is not accidental. That I am actually being terrorized. That he's coming back. I have no clear path because they're waiting to be in the way. I'm trying to prove it. These aren't real cleaners. It's harassment. They just want me to leave. And they don't want to get caught doing it. She didn't really have to put up those chairs the other day. I didn't record it. That I was sitting in. She said her manager told her to do it. Who told why? I was the only one sitting in the chair. They didn't want me comfortably sleeping. But it's like insane. Where am I going to be? They won't let me be anywhere. Well, how do you exist if everywhere I'm at, I can't be there? You are already making me be on the streets, and then I can't, everywhere I go, I can't be there. It's insane. Everything's shutting down. What in the world do they want me to do? Using transportation shutting down. It's abuse. It's meant to be impossible. For oppression. He's coming back. I'm coming this way. I'm trying to prove all these years that is indeed on purpose. He's waiting to catch me off guard, running doing this. And only can blow things. Then we got this coming, this madness. I'm waiting for a clear path, and it's impossible to get it. All these years, just like the game Grand Theft Auto. But it's real. I stopped, he stopped. I'm trying to prove I'm being stopped. I'm trying to leave. I stopped, and he did too. I'm struggling with these huge bags, with all this huge bag and all this insanity coming at me all these years. Business owners are coming out watching. It's community stalking and harassment. The biker's coming back. Skater. It's supposedly not. I'm trying to leave. Supposedly it's not harassment. They have headphones on all the time. Or some people have those things like Secret Service have in their ears. Like someone's telling them what to do. This is the business. Kept coming out looking. Stalking's supposed to be illegal. They can handle their business. I just don't like people stalking me. That's the problem. He's back over here. He's trying to flee now. Blowing trash again. I'm leaving. They scam at all different. That's, like I said, I don't know what to do because they do this everywhere. It's like their site. It's meant to be abuse. To have you keep moving to wear you out emotionally and physically. They got a plan every single day, and I'm trying to prove it. This is exactly what the person did online. He wanted it, like, he keep me up. I have to go be up at 5. He keep me up to 1. I said, it's 1. I gotta go. He started an argument, keep me on the phone to 4 or 5, and I gotta get up at 5. Every day it was a scam. And I'm thinking that I didn't understand that he was doing this for fun. He liked the oppression. He liked destroying people and making them fall apart. He likes the fact, like, to know what kind of person I am, to have me pushing this bag on the streets, to force me to dress a certain way. He knows how that is and gets off on it. So when I realized, hey, this person is enjoying this and he's trying to break me, that's when I ended it. I thought that maybe he was just rich with a problem or something and maybe I could help him. No, he enjoyed the arguments and thought of created arguments, lied to start arguments. He wanted to destroy me for fun. It was a game, and it still is a game. And the government's happy-go-lucky helping him, whoever it is. They're blowing the horn, whoever this is, no reason. Watching and stalking. I'm still trying to leave. They claim it's not harassment. When someone blows the horn from nowhere, it's supposed to cause fear and be scary. All the time, if I want to go that way, they have the water on, the city, and the businesses that kept coming out looking. This is not when people normally have their sprinklers on. It's like 3 or 4 a.m. But all my paths are controlled, and I'm trying to prove it with malice. They did this at McDonald's, and I said, why is the sprinklers on? And the whole path was all muddy and slimy because they had done it so long. They had the sprinklers were on at like 5 p.m. When I had a bag. That's why I said, why would you cut the sprinklers on today like this? I don't know. When no bag, no sprinklers. Bag, sprinklers. And all muddy. And then they did it for so long because they knew the location had put me out. These locations that I have to pay, I feel, isn't that defrauding me out of funds? When I pay rent and then they put me out in corruption. So I had paid rent and they scammed to put me out. So I was moving the bag back and forth. That's when they started the weird hours with the sprinkler, and it would be excessive water, so it got slimy. And that's a slip hazard for everyone. And I asked questioner about it, and she said she didn't know. Well, I'm like, well, don't you need to find out? Because the water's been there so long. I'm pushing bags through it. It's now slimy. But this is when I had to start pushing the bags through it. It was not like that before. Now the city workers disappeared. I don't know what's going on with the water, the sprinklers. They cut it down. Sometimes they'll take the cap off so it's spraying out like it's broken. So you get wet or have to be in the street. Then we got this over here waiting, stalking. Because they want to know which direction I'm going so they can be in the way and harass. See right here? They got these prepared for that path. Knowing you never believe my story. They chose to stop them right there in the path instead of on the side. Repeatedly over and over. Let's see if the light glitches. It looks like the light's glitching. Let's see. The crosswalk. It is. There's no crosswalk, but the light's red. And then it'll glitch while I'm in the street and change so traffic can come at me. That's prearranged. Since I'm recording, they may not do it. But it's supposed to change when I'm in the streets, and the cars don't like yielding, following laws. No crosswalk light. Here they have to rush and turn all the time, and then this car is coming. But I'm recording. this mess in the path, if I choose to go that direction. And a lot of times it was feces. If I stay here, then it'll be feces on the path, smeared. He stopped with music on a bike. Immediately when I started recording, we got this. They go a different direction. You gotta prove it's harassment. I'm going down clear paths, but they're waiting to do this. Each time I stop, that group full of people over there in suits stops. Trying to make sure right there. Got someone in the orange. Immediately came out. He hid. On the phone. Right there. So they're waiting to be in my path. And he stopped right there in the path. Looking towards this direction. See if I'm recording. He's taunting me. He gets in the path, and then when I get my phone, he'll get out the way. He looked directly at me, and he only wants to come down this way. There's two sides of the streets. There's one on the left side of the tree, and then over here, and he has been looking at me the whole time and only wants to stand in my direction. And when he can see that I'm struggling with a bag. Here's a smeared feces that don't make sense. And then the cup carefully placed in the path. I'm trying to make it where you can see it. And now feces smeared.